Today on Grandstand, welcome NHL Hall of Famer Bobby Hull. Fast, strong, and accurate, Bobby was one of hockey's greatest players and biggest attractions. And now meet his contestant partner, Louis Insler, an attorney from White Plains, New York. Meet basketball star Maurice Lucas. Hard to stop around the basket, he's been a top performer through 13 pro seasons. And his contestant partner, Jeffrey Cooper, a controller from Marlboro, New Jersey. Now meet pennant-winning manager Earl Weaver. Spirited and smart, Earl's winning percentage is one of the best in baseball. And Earl's contestant partner, Robert Katz, an academic administrator from Brooklyn, New York. And they're all here to compete for fabulous prizes on Grandstand. And now, the man who knows the name of the fastest skater in hockey history, Kurt Chaplin.
Good morning, everybody. Thanks for being here. Welcome to Grandstand. Thanks for watching. And the fastest skater in hockey history is with us today. It's our own Bobby Hull, 29.7 miles per hour, and that's without an engine. Say hello to somebody else here on Grandstand. Very important. Here's Deborah Johnson.
Hello, Kurt.
The keeper of the cards.
You've seen the questions. Are we going to get them today?
We have some pretty tough ones today, Kurt.
All right, well, let's see how well they do with them. Deborah, we'll see you a little bit later in the show. And I cannot believe the talent we have with us on stage here today. Welcome to the show, Earl. Great to have you. Hello, Robert. Welcome to Grandstand. Great to have Maurice Lucas here with us today. And how you doing there, Jeffrey?
How are you?
Great to have you. We'll start our game right down here with the great one. The great one, Bobby Hull.
Thanks,
and his partner, Louis. Welcome to Grandstand, you guys. Bobby, hockey today, it's a changing game. The offense is wide open. How can a guy score 92 goals? That's a career in the day you played.
You have to have a name ending in ski, like Kid Buzz. You know, he's so sharp, he even picks the right Jones girl, you know.
Oh, yeah. Stemkowski didn't do that well, but I guess that's another story. Let's get into our game by playing our face-off round. Here's how it works, Louis. Bobby Hull's going to ask you 7 questions about his incredible career in hockey. You'll have 60 seconds. Every time you get a correct answer, we'll give you 25 points. If you go 7 for 7, we'll throw in a 25-point bonus. Perfect score is 200 points. Okay, Deborah's delivered the questions to Bobby Hull. If you're ready, put 60 seconds on the clock. Let's find out how well Louis knows his celebrity captain, Bobby Hull. Go.
What was the first NHL team that I played for?
Chicago Blackhawks.
I became the 3rd NHLer to score 50 goals in a season. Who was one of the first 2 to accomplish this feat?
Maurice Richard.
In the 64-65 season, I was voted the most sportsmanlike player in the league. What trophy did I receive? I once held the record for scoring the fastest 500 goals from the start of a career. What player currently holds that record?
Wayne Gretzky.
In the 1969-70 season, the goaltender on my team led the league with 15 shutouts. Name him.
Tony Esposito.
What team did I jump to after leaving Chicago?
Winnipeg Jets.
The Blackhawks won the Stanley Cup in 1961. What NHL team won it the next 3 seasons?
Montreal.
Almost went all the way, Louis, but no, you slipped up on that one.
Toronto.
You were close. The Toronto Maple Leafs was the right answer there. But hey, you did very well. You got 6 out of 7 correct, 25 for each one. You scored 150 points, and enjoy it for the moment. You're alone in first place. And we'll be back to play our face-off round with Maurice Lucas and Earl Weaver and their teams right after this. So don't go away. We'll be back on Grandstand.
Grandstand is brought to you by Gatorade Thirst Quencher. Gatorade is thirst aid for that deep down body thirst.
Got a big, hot, healthy thirst for Gatorade.
Speeding in fluids and minerals.
Want my whole hot body wet with Gatorade.
Supplying energy to working muscles.
No, there's nothing better when I sweat. I just got to get Gatorade.
When you're hot, nothing's better.
Gatorade is thirsty. Ooh, I got to get it for that deep down body thirst.
Some people are so silly. Ouch. They make this big deal about Kellogg's Frosted Flakes being just for kids. Well, look at me. I'm an adult. I eat them. Heck, I love them. Frosted Flakes just for kids? Come on. Like we adults have to go sneaking around. Like we can't enjoy these sweet, crunchy flakes just as much as kids.
Daddy, are you eating our Frosted Flakes again?
Oops.
There now, you can't deny it. Frosted Flakes have the taste adults have grown to love. They're great.
Medical Alert, this is Metropolitan Hospital. We have a comatose patient wearing Medical Alert identifications. The number is 6...
In an emergency, your Medical Alert membership puts a national medical data network into action.
Over 95% of doctors who know Medical Alert say that it saves lives by identifying hidden medical conditions. Emergency personnel get vital patient information quickly, accurately, and on time with Medical Alert's computerized medical records and 24-hour hotline.
Hold it. Medical Alert said the patient's allergic to lidocaine.
Each day, over 13,000 emergency room cases lack critical medical information. People who need Medical Alert. People with heart conditions, epilepsy, hypertension, allergic reactions to penicillin. Write Medical Alert, Turlock, California, 95381, or call toll-free 1-800-344-3226.
Medical Alert is a non-profit organization. Call now. Do it for life.
We've been waiting for you. Welcome back to Grandstand, everyone. Now we can resume our game. The Bobby Hull team put 150 points on the board in our face-off round to start things off, so they're in first place. So you know what you're shooting for. Here he is, Maurice Lucas. Unbelievable. Thanks for being here, Maurice. And hi, Jeffrey.
Hi,
welcome to Grandstand.
Thank you.
Maurice, who was the toughest man? You were a tough guy in the NBA. Who was the toughest man you went against?
The other guy that I went against was a little guy named Mike Tyson. He was something.
Oh, he was tough.
You should have saw his hook shot.
Okay, well, let's see how well Jeffrey can handle the questions here in our face-off round. I don't think Mike Tyson's going to be one of the answers, but you never know, Jeffrey. Here on Grandstand, anything goes. Maurice has the questions. You'll have 60 seconds. You're going for 7 for 7 and a perfect score of 200 if you can. All right? And I know you can. All right, if you're ready with 60 seconds on the clock, go.
What was the nickname of the ABA St. Louis Spirit franchise?
Spirits.
When I played for Phoenix in 1983, who was my coach?
John McLeod.
What ABA team was I playing for when the league was disbanded?
Kentucky Colonels.
Who was Portland's coach when we won the NBA
Jack Ramsey.
I hold the single-season offensive rebounding record for the Knicks. The former North Carolina Tar Heel holds the single-season defensive rebounding record.
Bob McAdoo.
Good.
Which of my former Phoenix Suns teammates once beat out Julius Erving in traditional slam dunk contests?
Walter Davis.
Which of the ABA coaches now is a vice president of the NBA?
10 seconds.
Bob Leonard.
Bob Leonard, he said, is not correct. You were rolling there with 5 out of 5 for a while, Jeffrey. No, it was Larry Nance who beat out Dr. J in the slam dunk contest, and Rod Thorne is now a VP of the NBA. But you did well. You have 125 points. That puts you in second place, just 25 behind the leader, Bobby Hull, and moves us over to play our face-off round with Earl Weaver. Earl Weaver and his teammate, Robert. Robert, thanks for being here. Earl, how does raising tomatoes compare with managing a professional baseball team?
Oh, you can enjoy raising tomatoes. Managing was tough. Managing was work.
Does it help when you kick dirt on the tomatoes?
Oh, definitely. You've got to cultivate.
I thought so. It's a good technique, so he doesn't need tools. Okay, we're going to play our face-off round with you now. You see how it works. You'll have the same 60 seconds. Earl now has his questions delivered by Deborah. You're going for 7 out of 7. That's what you want. That'll be 200 points. All right, let's see. We've got the time on the clock. You relaxed and ready? Let's find out how well you know your celebrity captain, Earl Weaver. Go.
What Cuban-born pitcher won 20 games in 4 different seasons for the Orioles?
Mike Cuellar.
A member of my 1970 World Championship team went to manage a world champion in the National League. Who is he?
Davey Johnson.
From 1970 to 1975, the man who holds the record for most times hit by pitches played for my team.
Don Baylor.
I managed the Orioles from 1968 to 1982, and then in 85 and 86. Who managed the team while I was gone?
Joe Altobelli.
30 seconds.
What Midwestern city sang the blues when the Orioles left for Baltimore in 1954?
St. Louis.
What first baseman is the all-time Baltimore home run leader?
Boog Powell.
What lefty won his first 15 decisions for me in 1969?
Dave
McNally.
That's right. Very good. Okay. You only missed one. You did well there. You got 6 out of 7. I'll give you another shot at it. Do you know now who the all-time
Eddie Murray.
Eddie Murray, #1 first baseman in home runs for the Baltimore Orioles. But okay, what we've got going is a tie for first place with 150 points between the Bobby Hull and Earl Weaver teams. Maurice Lucas's team right there in second place. And it's time to heat things up as we go to our fast break round. Questions are going to come at you from all angles in this round, including very specially selected videos. This time, the way it works is first team to buzz in with the correct answer scores. So manicure those fingernails and get those hands on the buzzers and be quick, because that's how you're going to get points. And here we go. We're going to start off our fast break round with a video question, so watch the screens. The year is 1956, and a leading golfer is gunning for his second U.S. Open title.
Middlecoff, the one-time dentist. Carey won it in 1949. The ball stops within easy range of the cup. Middlecoff holds out with a winning aggregate of 281. So it's 2 for Carey, while Ben still looks to number 5.
And the question, Ben Hogan was the second golfer to win the Open 3 times. Nicklaus was third. Who was first? Okay, Lewis.
Bobby Jones.
Bobby Jones, very good. Or W.T. Jones. He did it in 1930. You're off and running. And here we go. In the 1985-86 season, 3 Edmonton Oilers scored over 50. Gretzky, Curry, name the third. Once again, Lewis. Or Bobby.
Mark Messier.
Mark Messier's guess is not correct. It's open now for Jeffrey.
Paul Coffey.
Paul Coffey is not right. Now you can go if you buzz in, Robert. Buzz in. Okay.
I don't know.
Oh, time's up. He was banging on the buzzer there. He didn't know the answer. What an uncle. All right, the answer was Glenn Anderson. Let's go back to the video screens and move on. A famous pitcher powering his way to another milestone.
And a ground ball to third. He has got it, Art. How? He got it. Nolan Ryan. No-hitter number 5.
There it is, Nolan Ryan's 5th no-hitter. Broke the old record of 4 he shared with what famous pitcher?
Sandy Koufax.
You're in there. Wait till I call on you, Robert. You're right that time. Okay, and now, because you got that right, the Earl Weaver team's entitled to an instant replay. This is for your team only, Earl. Name the Houston third baseman who got the last out in that video.
Art Howe.
You say Art Howe? Are you sure?
I am positive.
Let's go to the instant replay and see if you're right.
And a ground ball to third. He has got it, Art. How? He got it.
Sounds right to me. That's the way we play the game. Nice going, Robert. That's another 25 points, and we'll move on. Oh, I see Deborah's joined us now. Here's Deborah Johnson once again, everyone. Here's something. What do you got there?
I have here an official Chicago Bulls jersey.
An official Chicago Bulls jersey. Well, let me see this thing. There's no number on it. If Michael Jordan was standing with us, yes, Lewis and Bobby?
23.
23 is right. What number would be on the jersey? Thank you, Deborah. Let's go back to our video screens. Watch carefully for a question from a record-breaking running back.
Hi, I'm Joe Morrison, of the New York Giants. At Syracuse, I'm the all-time leading rusher. Whose record did I break?
You're in there. Wait till I call on you. You're right for 25 points, Jeffrey. I almost decided to give that one to Robert, but I let you have it. All right, this one comes from me. In 1978, who did Larry Holmes defeat to win the WBC championship? Jeffrey?
Ken Norton.
Ken Norton is right. Nice going. Let's go back to our video screens, as this basketball star's talents were known at a very early age.
Sensation is Oscar Robertson of the University of Cincinnati. Oscar Robertson, only a sophomore, but a coming star among the hoopsters.
Each of Robertson's first 3 years in the NBA, he finished third to the same 2 in scoring. One was Chamberlain. Who was the other? Maurice.
Bob Pettit.
Bob Pettit is not correct. Any of the other 2 teams. There's the Bobby Hull team.
Elgin Baylor.
Elgin Baylor. How do you like that, Maurice?
Sorry about that, Oscar.
That's right, 25 points. Nice going. Hank Aaron was the first major leaguer to amass 3,000 hits and 500 homers, who was the second to do it. 3,000 hits and 500 home runs. Jeffrey's going to give it a shot.
Willie Mays.
Willie Mays is right for 25 points. Okay, there's the whistle. That whistle is our 2-minute warning. That means there are 2 minutes to go in the game. What a game we have going here. Bobby Hull's team with 225 is in first place. And tied for second, each with 200, the Maurice Lucas and Earl Weaver teams. But now, anybody's game. Because we're going to double point values, 50 points a question from here to the end. Be quick now, because our championship is up for grabs. Let's start our 2-minute drill. Who has the most home runs in Montreal Expos history? Bobby Hull.
Rusty Staub.
Rusty Staub is not right. Jeffrey.
Andre Dawson.
Andre Dawson's right. 225 home runs. The timing is important when you buzz in. Let's reset the lights and go on. What NHL team has the record for the longest winning streak? Jeffrey?
Philadelphia Flyers.
That's not right. Anybody else? Longest winning streak?
Montreal Canadiens.
That's not right, Robert. The Bobby Hull team want to take a shot. Longest winning streak?
Longest winning streak would be the Detroit Red Wings.
That is not what it would be, Bob. It's the New York Islanders. What a good guess.
That's right.
Let's move on. Time running. In the 1968 Winter Olympics, what figure skater won the only U.S. gold medal? Jeffrey.
Dorothy Hamill.
Dorothy Hamill, no. You're in there,
Peggy
Robert.
Fleming.
Peggy Fleming, you got 50 points. You have just tied for first place. From what team did the Detroit Pistons acquire Adrian Dantley? Yes, Jeffrey.
Utah Jazz.
Utah Jazz, you've taken the lead. Name the St. Louis Cardinal kicker who booted a record 7 field goals in the 1960. Yes, Robert.
Jim Bakken.
Jim Bakken, 1967 was the year. We have a tie for the lead again. What are the first names of baseball's Orange brothers? Robert.
Dane and Garth.
Dane and Garth. You have taken over the lead now. The Edmonton Oilers have won 4 of the last 5 Stanley Cups. Name me the team that... Yes, Maurice Lucas's team.
Montreal Canadiens.
Montreal Canadiens broke up the streak in 1986. We are neck and neck going for the finish line. George Foreman defeated what boxer to win the heavyweight? Yes.
Joe Frazier.
Jeffrey is right. Joe Frazier in 73. Who's the only person to lead both the ABA and NBA in scoring? Yes, Jeffrey.
Rick Barry.
Rick Barry is right for 50 points. What college did former Dallas Cowboy star Calvin Hill attend? Jeffrey again.
Yale.
Yale. The man is pulling ahead. What NFL team has no logo or design on its helmet? This time, Lewis.
Cleveland Browns.
Cleveland Browns is right. Get back in it, Lewis. What former Major League umpire and current author? Time is up. Time is up. Jeffrey and Maurice Lucas, you have won the game. What an unbelievable streak you went on. The great return. Oh, my goodness. What another great day. Nice try there, Bob. You can put the puck in the net, but you can't get in the winner's circle. Lewis, nice game. Thanks for being with us. Earl, way to go. Nice game. You were right in it right up until the end. Robert, he just nudged you. Thanks for playing. Appreciate it. Maurice, congratulations. And you are our grandstand champion, Jeffrey. It was 350 to 350, and you went nuts. You answered about 4 questions in a row or 3, and you took over. So you're our grandstand champion. And for being our champion, here's what you've won.
Well, Jeffrey, you've won a Hitachi 20-inch color TV with random access, remote control, on-screen channel, volume, and picture control. Cabinet designed for beauty and durability, furnished by Hitachi. And we also have a Lazy Boy Chair Company's recliner rocker chair. You may enjoy genuine quality and comfort as you rock or recline. Relax, it's furnished by Lazy Boy. Kurt?
Thank you, Dave Herman. I'll tell you, he gargled today. Did you hear how smooth that was? That was great. Okay, well, you've won a TV and a beautiful recliner chair. And now, come on up, Maurice and Jeffrey. Join me in our touchdown round. You're going to play for even bigger prizes. Come on back, because we're going to play our touchdown round, and it's exciting right after this.
Fancy perfumey aftershave. It's got to be a quarterback's locker.
Real guys who get mud on their uniforms use rugged, honest stuff. Ice Blue Aqua Velva.
There's something about today's Aqua Velva, man.
So you still think linemen are dumb?
Speeding in fluids and minerals. Supplying energy to working muscles. Nothing cuts through your thirst like Gatorade.
You've got to be kidding. I mean, a cereal today is supposed to be fun, wild shapes, jelly beans. You got anything like that? These are just flakes. I like this. That's funny, huh? Unless you're going for a retro thing, right? Bringing back all the good stuff. Yeah, it's simple, basic. I like that.
Kellogg's Corn Flakes.
Get out of here. Cornflakes?
Taste them again for the first time.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to America's Game Phone. Today's contestant is Lisa Brady from New York City. Lisa has chosen music for her question. Okay, Lisa, press the correct number on your touch-tone phone to identify the artist in this song. Lisa Brady, you've won America's Game Phone.
In New York, call 540-1-FUN. In New Jersey, call 1-900-999-4000. $1.50 first minute, 50 cents each additional minute. Call now.
I found an exciting way to meet new people. 1-900-999-8300.
First, it's a party line where up to 8 people can talk at the same time.
The thrill of conversation with new friends.
Then, if you want, it's a date line.
A chance to talk to the one you really like on a personal one-to-one basis. I love the program. It's fun, and the results can be quite satisfying.
Call Party Line at 1-900-999-8100. Date line at 8300. For your free recorded message, call 212-643-1620.
Welcome back to Grandstand, everyone. Congratulations, Jeffrey. You're our Grandstand champion. And Maurice, we're going to allow you to play in the touchdown round, even though I am told by our judges that in our first round, you accidentally asked for the name of the St. Louis Spirit franchise, and Spirits was the name we were looking for. So we're going to have to take away those 25 points, but you're still our Grandstand champion, Jeffrey. You feel okay?
Fine.
All right. Just tell your grandchildren you had a 25-point less total than it showed on TV when you play back the tape, because I know you're going to keep it. Now it's time for you to play our touchdown round, and man, you can win some great prizes here. Here's the way it works. We're going to put 60 seconds on the clock and start you at the 20-yard line. Your object is to score a touchdown. Each time you answer a question correctly, you'll advance 10 yards and win $200 in Grandstand prize. And you'll have 60 seconds to do this. But if clock time is running out and you don't think you're going to make it, there's always a catch in these game shows. You can call timeout and risk it all. One question, go for all the marbles. Get it right, it's a touchdown from anywhere on the field. Get it wrong, and you lose everything you've earned up to that point in the touchdown round. Simple enough?
Simple enough.
Okay, if you can score a touchdown, here's what you'll win.
Well, we have a super sports cruise, Kurt. That's right. Jeffrey and a guest will fly to Miami from New York for a Norwegian Cruise Line super sports cruise. They'll sail the Caribbean for 7 days, enjoying their favorite sports and a fabulous nightlife, furnished by Norwegian Cruise Line.
Okay, I want you to sail out of here, Jeffrey. Maybe even with Maurice, if you like him enough. Let's find out our touchdown round categories. Here's Deborah to tell us what they are, and the choice is yours.
Okay, the touchdown categories are blockbuster trades, athletic actors, and Olympics.
Olympics.
Olympics. Okay, the man made no bones about it. He knows his Olympics. I have a good feeling about this. You can talk to Maurice. You can discuss it. The only answer I can accept is yours. Okay, Jeffrey, the category is Olympics. You have 60 seconds. Score a touchdown and sail out of here. Here we go. Who won the men's 1988 Winter Olympic gold medal for figure skating?
There was no 88.
19...
Brian Boitano.
Boitano is right. What two Japanese cities have hosted the Olympics? Japan?
Sapporo and Tokyo.
Right. What American won 2 consecutive decathlons?
Bob Mathias.
That is correct. What famous women's figure skater won 3 consecutive gold medals?
Sonia Henney.
Very good. Who made 2 foul shots with 3 seconds to go in the 72 men's basketball final? Gave the U.S. a short-lived 1-point lead. Who made those?
Doug Collins.
That's right. Name one of the 2 events in which Jim Thorpe won a gold medal at the 1912 Olympics.
The long jump.
Not correct. What American track and field star won gold medals in the 56, 60, 64, and 68 Olympics?
Al Order.
That's right. In 1964, this future Dallas Cowboy NFLer won the 100-meter dash, was then the fastest man alive.
Bob Hayes.
That's right. Michael Spinks and Floyd Patterson both won Olympic gold medals in boxing. What class were they in?
Middleweight.
You're at the 10. No, he's in! He's in! He's in the end zone! I know it. I turned around. Nice going, Jeffrey. You just won yourself a cruise, and it was easy. Jeffrey has just won himself a cruise. You know, I knew you were close. I turned around, took a look at the board, saw you at the 10, and I said, wait a minute, I think he's answered enough. And sure enough, as I turned around, it went into the end zone. So you're going to sail out of here. Now it's time for the big question. Do you like Maurice enough to take him along with you?
No way.
I was just going to help him out in this.
Sorry, big fella. We'll go.
He can take Bob Pettit.
Who are you going to go on the cruise with?
My wife.
Your wife. That's a pretty good choice. Jeff and his wife are going on a cruise. Well, congratulations to you. We'll be back on Grandstand in just a moment. Don't go away. There's more. Yes. That's the way to do it. Yes. Yes. The way to do it. You guys are on board.
Now, a revolution in blade shaving from Remington, the new Lady Remington Electro Blade. With vibrating blades for the closest, smoothest, most comfortable blade shave. The new Lady Remington Electro Blade, vibrating blade system.
Speeding in fluids and minerals, supplying energy to working muscles. Nothing cuts through your thirst like Gatorade.
The Eye Doctor is not an eyeglass factory where you're treated like a number. Instead, you get all the personal service you deserve.
You can get soft-made 1 or 2 contact lenses with exam, follow-up visits, and heat or cold sterilization for just $129.
So whatever my needs, they treat us like very important people.
That's right. We're the Eye Doctor, and that's what makes the difference. Call today for an appointment.
See the difference, see the Eye Doctor.
The Talent Bank. Its assets, the right combination of America's most important resources. People, motivated people, with skills, with creativity, with a desire to do a job and do it right. Each year, businesses hire nearly 4 million pre-screened employees from the Talent Bank. The Talent Bank has the right combination of people for your business.
Call us toll-free at 1-800-342-3358.
And now a word from the American Lung Association. Your lungs are an incredible piece of machinery, but your lungs are also incredibly delicate. Diseases of the lung are among the most frequent causes of suffering, disability, and death in the United States. Lung cancer is now the #1 cancer killer in America among both men and women. Chronic bronchitis and emphysema are marked by chronic obstruction to the airflow. Among chronic diseases, asthma is the leading cause of school absenteeism. Yes, TB is still with us. In the past year, over 22,000 Americans have contracted TB. Lung trouble can come from the air you breathe at work, but thanks to the American Lung Association, you can breathe a little easier. They're working to fight all this lung disease. Your lungs are a miracle. Take care of your lungs. They're only human. And if my lungs weren't in great shape, I couldn't have said all this. The American Lung Association. The Christmas seal people.
I'll trade my dance in Chautauqua for Hal's painting in Albany.
Done.
But you still need music.
Don't forget museums. Who is that guy?
The pitcher. What's he doing here? Giving the pitch, darling.
Not darling, McDowell. And here's the pitch.
Call for your free I Love New York Celebration of the Arts brochure.
Say, who's winning this game?
When it comes to the arts in New York State, everybody wins.
Some of today's participants will receive Bosch & Lomb's Legacy Binoculars. Old world craftsmanship, new world style. Premium quality glass prisms and lenses for superior performance. Capture the action, furnished by Bushnell. And Casio's TV400 pocket-sized color TV with both UHF and VHF. Operates via battery or AC adapter. Weighs just 11 ounces. Fits in the palm of your hand. Furnished by Casio. And now, back to you, Kurt.
Thank you very much, Dave Herman. And I see we've been joined up here by, I don't think I met her yet. Can you introduce me?
Sure, this is my wife, Randy.
This is your, hi, Randy.
Hello.
How are you? Are you telling me this is the person you've selected instead of Maurice to go on the cruise with?
Most definitely.
Well, congratulations. I
Great
hope
choice.
Great choice, huh? Well, I hope you two have a wonderful time. I know you will. I want to thank Maurice Lucas.
Oh, you
helped the man win everything. He's taken home everything here on Grandstand. Bobby Hall, great to have you here on Grandstand. Earl Weaver, thank you very much for being with us here on Grandstand. You're all welcome back anytime. And Deborah, you and I are going to come back next week and do this all over again.
We
Try
sure
and give
are.
away another cruise.
We sure are.
Thanks, everybody. See you next time on Grandstand.
Grandstand is a production of the Phoenix Communications Group.